Hi, my name is Kajal and welcome to my very first podcast style YouTube video. In this video, I would like to take you through the 21 things that I learned in 21 years and I swear by them. I am turning 22 in a week and I thought this is the best time to share some words of wisdom. Number 1. Change is the only constant. If you swear by this, I am sure half of your problems are gonna be solved. Because most of us just cannot deal with the fact that change is gonna happen. They are gonna change. The people in their life are gonna change. Their likes, their dislikes are gonna change. If you have this mindset from the very beginning that change is the only constant, I'm telling you, my friend, you are gonna win half the battle. Number 2, always be ready to start over from scratch. No matter how successful you are, no matter how far you have come, but if you have this mindset that I can start from scratch at any given point, I can do that. I am capable of doing that. Then, the kind of power you put in your work is immensible. If you have this mindset, then you will be less afraid of failure and loss. And when we are less afraid of loss and we think of how to put in more, that is when we succeed. In terms of work, in terms of studies, in terms of relationship, you have to be prepared to start it over. You have to be prepared to start it from scratch and just get rid of the fear of a failure. Which brings me to the third point, and that is loss and failure are your best friends. If you think of them as enemies, they are gonna be your enemies. If you think of them as your friends, as your teacher, as something that teaches you something, then they are gonna be your best friends. Never ever look at a bad situation, a loss or a failure as a bad experience. Rather, like we say, do not ask why me, rather ask what it is trying to teach me. Number 4, invest in your knowledge. The peace and satisfaction that you get by investing in yourself, by investing in your knowledge, is unbeatable. No Netflix subscription, no Amazon Prime subscription can ever replace that. I'm not saying Netflix and Amazon Prime are bad. All I'm saying is that make the ratios of how much you invest in your entertainment and how much you invest in yourself through knowledge or self-development, make the ratios higher and lower accordingly. Number 5, feel your emotions to the very core of it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but suppressing your emotion is the worst thing you can do to yourself. I feel blessed that I was born with it. I feel my emotions to the very core of it from a very early age. But I've seen grown-ups not feeling their emotions properly, and that is, my friend, the worst kind of investment in yourself. Never let your emotions bottle up. Speak your emotions. Show your emotions. That is not only gonna benefit you, but your relation with others, and it will improve your relation with others. Like they say, feel it to heal it. So if there's something that's bothering you, try to feel it first and then try to heal yourself. Number 6, always listen to your heart. There's a long list of debate, pros and cons, of listening to your brain or heart, and this and that. But this video is about what I have learned in 21 years. And my friends, I have learned that always listen to your heart no matter what. Because even if the decision I'm making is something bad, I am ready to deal with it. But the peace I am getting out of choosing my heart is irreplaceable. I cannot replace it with anything else in the world. I do not want to feel stuck by taking decisions by my brain. I am sufficient to face any consequences after listening to my heart, but I'm not ready. I will never be ready to feel stuck after listening to my brain. Which brings me to my next point, number 7. Peace is your ultimate goal. If you're stuck with making a decision, just think of it. Is the ultimate result out of this is gonna give me peace? Because we always say that we want to be happy, but deep down we mean that we want to be peaceful. And if any decision is making you peaceful, then go ahead and choose it. And likewise, if any decision is taking away your peace, then go ahead and cut it off your life. Because peace is your ultimate goal. Number 8. You can't expect different results by using the same approach. I have had friends in the past, and some I'm not in touch with anymore. And I have friends that I bond very well. So what's the difference? The difference is the approach. You can't expect a better relationship. You can't expect a better friendship. You can't expect better work, better marks by using the same approach. You have to change the approach in order to get different results. Number 9. Introspect as much as possible to find out what were you lacking in your last approach. We know the meaning of introspect, but we don't implement in our life as often. That is where we are lacking. Start by monthly reflection, then break it down to weekly reflection, and if you can do, then go ahead with daily reflection. But introspecting your decisions, introspecting your approach is very important to get different results. Number 10. Your family deserves your time. I know as a child, I have always chosen outside enjoyment, outside world, my friends over my family always. You always feel like your family is always gonna be there and you can always spend time with your family, but the outside world can't wait. But let me tell you, my friends, it's exactly the opposite. The outside fun, your friend's birthday party can wait. But spending your time with your family can't wait. You are not getting any younger, neither your parents or any of your family members. So leave everything behind and spend more time with your family. Number 11. Treat others the way you want them to treat you. I think it's just another version of using different approach to get different results, but it is specific to people and how they treat you. How many times have you felt that someone's not treating you really good? But deep down, either you are not treating them good or you don't have a really good image of them in your head. So always try to shift your perspective in order to get a different result, or treat people the way you want them to treat you. Number 12, and I swear by it, and that is believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is gonna be. Believing in yourself is the very first step of self-love. Which brings me to number 13, and that is feel beautiful within. Beautiful not in terms of looks, but in terms of feeling good. That you are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful soul. And feel it within. Until and unless you feel it, you are not gonna radiate that energy. And if you don't radiate that energy, that you feel good within, you feel beautiful within, no one else around you is gonna find you beautiful. And again, not in terms of looks, but in terms of as a person, as a soul. So, if you want others to believe in yourself, if you want others to find you a beautiful person, you need to believe in yourself first. You need to feel beautiful within first. It's again correlated to treat others the way you want them to treat you. It's like believe in what you want others to believe in. If you want others to believe in you, believe in yourself. If you want others to find you attractive, feel attractive within. There's no harm in accepting that I am attractive, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am wealthy, and all the affirmation in the world that you can think of. Which brings me to my next point, and that is number 14. If you want to look attractive, if you want to look beautiful, if you want others to find you attractive, you know what you really need to do? You need to build your confidence. A confident person is 10 times attractive than any other person in the room. No matter how good looking you are, no matter how rich you are, you will become 10 times attractive than that once you have that confidence in yourself. And how to have the confidence in yourself? By believing in yourself. By feeling beautiful within. Number 15 is stop spending and start saving. I am hoping most of the people who are watching this are around my age or younger than me. This is the time when we don't have to pay our bills. Our parents are doing that for us. So what should we really do? We should save each and every penny that we can. Because if you do so, your grown-up version is going to thank you. So stop spending, start saving. Number 16, don't compare your life with others. There were times when I used to block other people on Facebook so that I don't get to see their lavish vacation photos. And yeah, I have done that. But the point is, it's not a competition that who gets a lavish life, who gets a lavish vacation. But the competition really is what you are making of yourself. Two persons' starting point can never be the same. I come from a middle class family, and the person who was posting lavish vacation photos was a rich person. I can't compare our lives. But what I should really be comparing between the both of us is what they are making out of themselves and what I am making out of myself. And to be honest, they are not even your competitors. Your previous version, your older version is really who your competitor is. Are you a better version of yourself than the last year? If yes, you have won the battle. Is your mindset better than what your mindset was a year before? If your answer is yes, you have won the battle. So don't compare your life with others. Number 17. Stop overusing skincare. I don't know who needs to hear this, but listen. Stop overusing skincare, because the whole marketing strategy is fooling you. All you need is a good cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. Anything apart from these three are literally marketing strategy and you don't need them. I have been overusing skincare and my skin was breaking out like anything. Now, you won't even believe that my current skincare routine is I only use a cleanser when my skin feels like, and not on a daily basis. I sure do wash my face with plain water, but that's it. I don't use a cleanser every day. And my skin is glowing like anything. Number 18. Forgive yourself. This is something you have to swear by. If you want a peaceful life, if you want to live your life, you have to forgive yourself. Because people can walk out of your life, but you can't walk out of you. So no matter how hard it is, but you have to forgive yourself. There was a time I used to live with guilt and regrets, and I thought that this is going to be my life forever. But at the end of the day, people have the choice of whether forgiving you or not, but you actually don't. You have to forgive yourself. That is the only choice you have, because living with guilt and regrets is not how you can survive. It's completely against the survival techniques. I'm sure you have your own reasons. I'm sure you can justify it. But that's enough to forgive yourself. You don't need to justify to others. You don't need to make others forgive you in order to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. Make amends with someone else, with yourself, but make amends to forgive yourself. Listen, everyone makes mistakes. That is how we learn. That is how humans learn. You can't really blame yourself for your whole life just for one mistake or two. But the bottom line is there is a difference between mistakes and crime. So you better not go there. Which brings me to my next point, and that is 19. You are gonna be a bad character in someone else's life, and that's okay. Just think of your life first. I'm sure there must be one character that you don't really like, or you don't really like the existence of them. Maybe they have done something bad to you. Whatever might be the reason, but have they stopped living just because they are a bad character in your life? Similarly, just because you are a bad character in someone else's life, someone else's story, doesn't mean your life ends there. And listen to me. You cannot be a good character in everyone's life. That's the truth. If you want to do that, you will end up being a people pleaser. And you don't want that. So please understand that you are going to be a bad character in someone else's life, and that's okay. That's completely okay. Number 20. Know your worth and never settle for less. Because at the end of the day, if you're settling for less, you are doing injustice not only to yourself, but the thing or the person that you are settling less for. It's a total loss-loss situation for both of you, or both of the things. So never settle for less, and in order to not settle for less, you have to know your worth. So know your worth, darling. Number 21, and I want you to hear this and feel it within. Even if you don't agree with me on all the 20 points or all the 20 things that I mentioned in this video, it's completely okay. But you have to listen to this point. Please do yourself a favor and have a liberating mindset. Please inculcate habits, thoughts that are liberating you. Think of yourself. Think of the decisions that you're making that are liberating not anyone else but you. You have to feel that you are liberating yourself. Do not feel stuck. Do not have a stuck mindset. Make each and every thought of yours as a liberating thought. Make each and every action of yours as a liberating action. And it doesn't need to make sense for others. It needs to liberate you.